What's everyone saying? It's your boy Someone Explores back again. Of course, I'm here with a bit of a different scenery. I'm at home. I'm being lazy. I can't be bothered to go outside right now. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Avanti West Coast. Now, I've done a couple of videos on Avanti West Coast before, back like really when I started Someone Explores. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about the two ingredients that Avanti West Coast have been cooking with. The two beautiful ingredients they've been using over the last 9, 10, 11 sort of months. Now, if you don't really know who Avanti West Coast are, they're the rail operator that runs services on the West Coast main line. So that's London Euston up to Manchester Piccadilly, Birmingham New Street, Glasgow Central, a few up to Edinburgh Waverley, and then you've got like Liverpool, Blackpool, North Wales, all that area. They replaced Virgin in November 2019, and since then they have been running the trains. They're known for their Super Voyagers, their Pendolinos, the tilty boys that go like this and that, and they're known for me traveling with Avanti West Coast over a whole year, and every single train that I traveled on had a delay. I received about 10 delay repays in one whole year. I didn't end up on time at all. But we're not going to talk about that. There's a whole bunch of stuff that Avanti West Coast have been in the news for, even stuff with upper management. But we're talking about the good stuff today. So what have they been doing recently? Now, they've been putting in a number of initiatives to get bums on seats, to get people spending money, getting on those trains, especially following the whole pandemic. Of course, there's been a notable decrease in business travel and commuting travel since the pandemic, but now there's been a focus on leisure travel and people who might want to go on a day out to, I don't know, Preston or Wigan. Of course, this is coming at a time when the customers, the passengers are at odds with the railway network at this time. You've got the whole controversy surrounding HS2, got the whole dispute between the unions and the government, and this thing where the railway network just doesn't have enough capacity. You know, you're running 2-car trains up between Liverpool and Manchester. You got people like squishing onto cross-country trains. This is not the point of the video. We are here to talk about Avanti Superfare and Club Avanti. Two beautiful things in my life. To make it more enticing to get on a train, in March 2023, Avanti West Coast introduced Club Avanti. Essentially, Club Avanti is a loyalty scheme where the more you travel, the more perks you get. You can sign up for free right now. You get a free hot drink. You can get 10% off any food or drink on board the train. And you also get a 10% voucher for a return ticket in standard class. If you travel 9 or more journeys, you go from silver member to gold member, and you get a free voucher for a return journey in standard premium. If you get above 20, so if you get 21 or more, you move from gold to platinum and you get a free return first class ticket. Right now, I've got journey number 8, journey number 9 coming up soon. I can't wait to get my standard premium return tickets. Where should I go? A good way to build up those rides is by doing split ticketing. Remember, split ticketing is legal. You are allowed to do it. Don't be scared. You might save a lot of money by doing it, and you also build up the journeys much quicker. Instead of doing point 1 to point 2, you could split your ticket and do point 1 to point 3, from point 3 to point 2. You can split it up and that counts for 2 journeys on Club Avanti, and then you also might save a bit of dollar. I am broke. Around the same time of the launch of Club Avanti, Avanti West Coast also introduced Avanti Superfare. Essentially, it allows you to book a cheaper ticket with a bit of flexibility, and essentially you don't know what exact train you're going to travel on until a day before you travel. So there's much more flexibility in when you might travel, but there's much less flexibility in that you can't use rail cards, you have no refund, you can't change the time of your train. You have to take the one that they choose for you. It's only to or from London, and you don't get no Club Avanti points, unfortunately. You've got tickets like London to Manchester for £20, London to Birmingham for £9, London to Glasgow for £30, London to Preston for £22, and London to Liverpool for £15. Absolute deals. If you were traveling quite a lot during 2017, 2018, around that time, it's quite comparable to Eurostar Snap. You know, I was able to go to Paris, return in a day for £50. 25 one way, 25 one way. Oh, good times, man. Recently, I've become such a Superfare fiend. Like, yo, it is a bookmark on my Google Chrome. Hands down, I swear. All you have to do to book a ticket is head to the dedicated website, choose your origin and your destination. Remember, it's only to or from London. Choose the date, how many people are traveling. And then when you get here, you choose the time of day, put in your email and pay. And you'll get an email that basically just tells you that you are going to be traveling on this day. Like I said earlier, a day before you travel, you wake up in the morning, you look at your emails, you see an email from Avanti Superfare, and they've told you when you're traveling, what time you're traveling, and your seat number, and they send you over your ticket. So on my last Avanti Superfare journey, I was like, let me bring the camera, let me show you guys what it's like. Is there anything different? I was lucky to get the 5:30 train from London Euston to Glasgow Central. Good times, good times. So I think right now it's good to, well, I'm not really fast forwarding because I've already done the journey. We're gonna rewind back to me on the way to Euston Station to get my train up to Glasgow.
So I'm just walking down to Euston from Euston Square, which is right behind me there. The train's in around 45 minutes, so I'm taking it nice and easy, chilling. The thing I'll say about the Superfare, yeah, is that, you know, back in like 2017, 2018, the good times, you could get a ticket from Glasgow to London or London to Glasgow for £30 already without rail cards. And then with the rail card, it was like £19.80. Good times, man. But honestly, these fares, yeah, and you know, if you're lucky, you can probably find like a £20 fare, £25 fare with a rail card nowadays. These fares are beautiful. It's beautiful if you've got a bit of flexibility, if you don't need to take a specific train. Now this is a good time to say, if you haven't watched my video on London Euston Station, check it out here, check it out. Why do you think I'm here 45 minutes before my train? I'm not here for no stress. Birmingham train has been announced. Look at that. Speaking of the Euston Rush, I'm gonna check what platform my train is on. Get the Sainsbury's, get this burrito, and then head straight to the platform. I don't even need to rush. I'm gonna say this again, I've still got 10 minutes before boarding starts, but I feel like Euston, you just have to be fast paced, man. Why am I rushing?
I love real-time trains with a passion. Honestly, it's been a part of my arsenal, my travel arsenal, for such a long time. You're able to just check what platform your train's gonna be on and then just start to move that way, especially at a terminus station. But then you're out of luck sometimes when next thing you know, they've switched trains. You're gonna have to go to the other side of the station.
Here we go. This so far is the most calm boarding I've had on an Avanti up to Glasgow so far. You know, to be fair, no one's really running yet. We're gonna see. Coach F.
Honestly, walking down the platform here at Euston, it's like an invisible race. You want to be the first one on because you want to be able to put your luggage in. If you're traveling without a seat allocation, you're able to be the first one on to find the best seat available. I don't know, it just gets my adrenaline rushing. The Friday 17:30 Glasgow train is usually super busy. Like, everyone's going home, or people are going up to Scotland, to Manchester, to Birmingham, out for the sesh, to see family, all that stuff. Of course, I'm checking out the very standards facilities on the refurbished Avanti Pendolino.
Welcome on board this Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Avanti, Wigan North Western, Preston, Doncaster, and Home Lake District.
Ladies and gentlemen, any coach C, take any empty seating coach U, take any empty seating coach D.
The good thing about these tickets is that you can easily bid for an upgrade on SeatFrog. You can get a first class ticket for only £20 more, £25 more, around that. So that means I could easily do a first class trip up to Glasgow for like £50, £60, which is absolutely class. If you're trying to do so, make sure you check that your train actually has the catering on. You know, you don't want to be getting a sandwich and water, you want to be getting that hot food. Gotta get your money's worth.
New premium for the supplement of £25.
Off we go from London Euston, heading up to Glasgow Central, hitting up the usual stops as you do, and we're going to be heading in and arriving at around 10:10. I think it's time for me to chill and enjoy the journey. There's not much for you guys to see because it's dark. In all honesty, I think Avanti Superfare and Club Avanti are amazing. Especially Avanti Superfare. Like, if you have the flexibility, if you know when you're gonna go somewhere, but not what time, and you have the flexibility, it's honestly the best thing just to do it, because most of the time the tickets will be cheaper. It's best to look for these tickets as soon as it gets to 21 days, because some of the slots fill up. It'll be like the busier trains and the busier slots during the afternoon, maybe to like Birmingham to Manchester.
Premium basically is the first class carriage, but there's no food or drink service. So if you've got a standard ticket and you fancy treating yourself, Coach H gives you a larger seat, a guaranteed table, a bit more legroom, but that's it. It's just the space you're paying for. So once again, between £15 and £25 at this point in the journey, we'll just give you a bit more space. If you want to upgrade, you don't need to ask permission. Just go back, have a seat of H, and when it comes through checking the tickets, you pay by cash or card.
The one thing I did realise about the London to Glasgow tickets is that you can theoretically get tickets cheaper than the Superfare ticket. I was able to get a ticket, I think, for like £22, £23 by doing split ticketing. And it was either that or do the Avanti Superfare. If you're going to go for a Superfare, just have a look around, especially if you have a rail card, to see if you can do split ticketing and if you can find a ticket that's cheaper than what you find on the Superfare website. However, overall, it's a bargain. It's lovely. It's beautiful. If I need to find a ticket and the tickets are looking a bit spenny on the regular website, Avanti Superfare is seeing my money. Well, if you do end up traveling with a Superfare, just pray that you don't get the dreaded 5 a.m. or 11 p.m. train back home.
Oh, you bastard. Glasgow Central, 4.5 hours. Actually on time for once. Well, that was a nice and easy trip on Avanti using the Superfare, £30 coming up. But I've been able to get cheaper, I've been able to get a 22. In the times when I can't find 22, I'm going to be doing this again and again and again, because why not? I've got to get another ticket. I'm heading to the south side. I'm going to leave you here. If you like the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. It's not as cold as I expected. I'll catch you in the next video. See you in a bit.